Autobots, calling all Autobots. And we are back. And yes, this is a G1 color scheme Optimus Prime. This is the age of extinction Voyager class. Evasion mode Optimus Prime. And clearly, this is the standard Hasbro, because this has a nice all G1 vehicle mode. I know the Takara one has some extra details picked out that make it look like an actual truck with the G1 Optimus Prime paint scheme, but I like this one because it's affordable. Some things never change. I can't talk. It is affordable, it has really good detail, and, well, who can resist the G1 color scheme? If you're not in it for the robot mode, at least get it for the truck mode, because this thing is really good. And if you found, like, I don't know, another Optimus Prime that you like, and you like the robot mode the best, well, just have this as a stand-in for the vehicle mode, if you want to. So, yes, this is Optimus Prime in his Marmon 97 mode. It looks really good. He does have the standard flat nose truck Optimus Prime syndrome where there's some bulge going on the back. But hey, it translates well. And that is not the biggest bulge I have seen on an Optimus Prime figure when you know what his legs are forming in vehicle mode. So yes, what can I say? It's the G1 color scheme on a movie figure. Finally, my dreams have been realized, because anyone who really knows me knows that I think G1 is boring because it is so overhyped, and when you watch it, it's really not that great. In the movies, yes, I will admit, number 2 was a piece of crap. 3 was okay. 1 was actually a really good movie. 4, I watched 4. Holy crap, that movie was good. Yeah, sure, it had some, details here and there that could have been fixed up. And, stuff happens, and you just like, wait, does that mean this happens? And some things happen so fast, it's like, wait, when did he get those? So yeah, I actually thought Age of Extinction was the best, and not to piss anyone off, but out of all the movies, from Transformers, I think Age of Extinction was the best movie in the Transformers franchise. That, including the Prime movies. I really like the Prime movies. I thought Age of Extinction was just better, because, yes, while the Prime movies did have, they did have a good story, so did Age of Extinction. And the thing Age of Extinction did is that it brought in new characters who had character, and it also goes up for sequel. And yeah, if you've seen the ending, it's like, and you liked it, you just be like, whoa, because I really don't want to spoil it. I will spoil this one part of the ending. Galvatron, I keep wanting to call him Megatron, but no, Galvatron. I have to remember he's Galvatron now, even though he's using the Prime Megatron voice. Galvatron lives, so we'll be seeing him later on. Hopefully by 2016, I hear that's when 5 is going to be coming out. I think they're going back with their whole 2-year thing. So yes. Now, I know, this is the one that everyone just thinks, it's like, this is not how he looked in the movie. And yes, it is not. However, we are in fact getting a movie-accurate repaint of this. And those of you who surf the web a lot know that there's a Takara repaint of this mold in the Rusty form that he has in the movie. Yeah, don't buy it, because while the Rusty truck form is good, the robot mode makes you think, when did Ultra Magnus appear in the movie? Because it is not how Optimus looks. However, we are getting another repaint from Hasbro in the Breakout Battle 3-pack. there we will be getting Rollbar, who is a repaint of Skids in the sort of, I don't know, race car-ish thing. It's Shane's car. We're getting a repaint of Skids in Shane's car, and I will be getting it for the Skids mold. Because if I can't get a normal Skids, I will be getting the Rollbar, and I will be calling him Skids, and using it for my Last Light crew. And then we'll also get a Viacon, which is basically just Crankcase, or not Crankcase, I don't know. It's one of the dreads from the third movie. And due to the fact that, Cemetery Wind, the Autobot hunters, the humans, have those kinds of vehicles, they're repainting it. I never found the thing appealing to me in the first place. The paint scheme looks good, but I never really was into the whole Vehicon thing. I mean, with Prime, kind of. I mainly just want one to turn into Gary. Anyone who watches MGO knows who that character is. But yeah. And then we'll be getting a movie-accurate version of this thing. Way more accurate than Takara. Yeah. When have you ever heard that? Hasbro is going to be putting something out that looks way more accurate than Takara. The Rusty mode looks good, and the Robot mode looks good. That is important. You have to make both modes work. I think Takara was basically just running on their high reputation when they did the Rusty version of Optimus. So yes, off with the details, let's get on with the actual figure. Aside from its truck mode, let's transform it! So what do you want to do first to transform this figure? I don't know, I was at a loss for words for secondaries. What I like to do is I like to take this, push down it, because you see this thing moves, and that makes it a lot easier to flip this piece up. And there you see Robot Head! Actually, un momento. Robot Head! And it's upside down. So we know where the brain module is. In fact, let me just keep that light on because it actually helps with the... Yeah, see, there you go. I was just looking at the footage. You can't really see the Autobot symbol too well, but it's like, I turn on the light, boom, you can see a lot of stuff a lot better. So yes, there's the Robot Head. And... could have sworn I had something at first. Oh yes, that's right. I don't want to do transformation yet, do I? Except for this one thing to goof off. What you want to do is after that, you want to come back here, open these pieces up. You want to come around here and just pop these up. That will allow you to take this, flip it all the way around, just move the hands out of the way. So just flip it out right here. Then what you want to do next is just put this piece here. Here, just put there. That'll help lock in place. Just close these up a little bit. And then just bring down the arms. Turn the head around. And here you have ICU mode. And with ICU mode also comes with another weapons mode. Stealth Force, if you want to call it. So yes, just getting him untransformed a little. Yeah, he has a port on the top of the truck mode that looks absolutely ridiculous to put a weapon on in actual truck mode. And yes, he does have the standard 2 ports on the trailer hitch area where they're not actually on the trailer hitch, but they're just near it. Yes, you want to take this port. After doing this, you want to take the gun he comes with, which is Megatron's shotgun from Dark of the Moon. Yes, we all know. I will show that off later. You want to just come up under here, and you want to take it in underneath. I just shot the missile off. Hold on. Yeah, this thing has a really weird trigger. It just likes firing off. Make that a joke if you want. Come back, put that back into place, put down the arms. Or actually, no, we're going to keep the arms up. These are going to be like a face shield for him. And yes, here we have Stealth Force Evasion Mode Optimus Prime. The mode we never see in the movie and was clearly fan-created. I saw this on Facebook somewhere, I believe it was on Transformers Addicts. Really good page. You should check it out. I don't know who came up with this. Whoever did, you sir are a genius. Because this thing is just fun. Alright? I know it looks stupid, but the whole point of a toy, a figure, is that it's fun. And this is really fun. I will not lie. I actually do pick up my Transformers and just mess around with them. This is just completely ridiculous and awesome. This is something you might actually see from G1. Because G1 was full of ridiculousness. So yes, to turn him back into truck mode, because I just remembered I have to do the size comparison, pretty much. You want to just flip that back up, lift this up, take out the gun. I'm going to set that off right there. Then just, you know, do the normal stuff. I'll touch over a lot of this in transformation to robot mode. Oops. Grr, work with me here, Optimus. You're supposed to be the good guy. You're not supposed to be like those guys on Transformers Universe who say they're Autobots and then turn out to be complete jerks. So yes, what I want to do now is I'm just going to mess around with my little background stuff right here. You can probably hear the classic pinging. Here he is compared to my animated Hot Rod, and you can see that well, yes, it is an animated figure. These two are very much based off their G1 designs, and this looks actually pretty good to me. I like this scale, because you have to remember, these things, you know, they're not exactly small in the front like that. Yeah, they have some stuff right here in the back. And then this is a sports car. From what I've seen in Transformers, the animated movie, this is a two-person. This is a two-person seater. So, yeah, that actually kind of makes sense to have a windshield this big. Yes, this is a two-person sort of race car. And yes, there they are with Optimus. And just to bring in another G1-esque character, mainly this character is from the comics. Here he is with my Voyager class Whirl. And, yes, this version of Whirl, while IDW is the main focus on the new figures, clearly the Voyagers are going off their G1 modes. Like, you can see that with Roadbuster, with Whirl here. Springer is kind of IDW-esque, so is Sandstorm. But yeah, I think I should just say the wreckers other than Springer. I don't know if Sandstorm's a wrecker, but yes, the wreckers other than Springer have very G1-esque vehicle modes. So yes, here's the comparison of actually some of my 3 favorite figures so far, at least from the year. I do actually have some nice little retro figures that I do really like. But anyway, just take Whirl and have him fly off. We're gonna take Rodimus and move him off screen. And now we will get back to Optimus himself as soon as I fix something back here. Anyway, to transform Optimus, what you want to do is just flip this up, pull these pieces out as I've already gone over, flip the arms up, and then just take this, hook it around, and just leave it like that. Then what you want to do is just take these pieces and pop them outward a little bit. Then just take the front section and pretty much rip it out, and then flip it down. You do want to take this, flip that up, that'll go back into robot mode later. And then now what you want to do is just want to take this and you want to rotate these around while moving the arm backwards a little bit, and just flip the arm this way, sort of angle it how you want. Oh, yeah, this thing was kind of floppy when it's not locked into place. Then just take this piece, flip it down, do the same on the other side, pull it back like this. So yes, just oh, that's why this thing just had to be weird on me. So yes, just rotate this around while pulling the arm back. Then here I dropped. Flip that up right there. Flip the arm down. Flip this piece down. Angle the arm to how you want it. And then just come to the legs. Just angle them down right now. Then come to the where's the camera? Then you want to just take this piece and I'll lock this piece somewhat into place. Yeah, he head bumps a little bit. And then just take this and you want to fold it up and fold it over here. And then there are tabs on the other side, and then there are these little slots right here. Those just tap into place like so. And then what you want to do, you want to just take this one stack, fold it up, and close up the chest. And there you have everything all nice and locked into place. Then for the feet, this is actually a really nice bit of transformation. I really like this. I'm just gonna split them here. What you want to do is you want to just grab the toes right here, pull it out, and you'll hear that unclick. And then just fold this out, straighten out the foot, angle the leg how you want it, like so, and then pop this little knee guard out, and do the same on the other side. Yeah, just fold it out, angle out the foot, pop out the knee guard, angle the leg how you want it. Just zoom out a little bit. And then the final bit of transformation is you want to take his head. You see it's a little bit sunken in. Just want to raise it up. And there you have Optimus in his robot mode. And this is a really nice robot mode. Yes, his arms or his biceps do look a bit small, but they look way better in person. They really do. In fact, I'm just gonna turn this light off, and I'm going to adjust something for a second. You can probably hear me getting on my chair and kicking stuff. Yep. There we go. Yeah, you can see my shadow. Me. So yes. He does seem disproportionate here in the biceps. That is basically to be expected with the transformation. And in person, they really don't look that bad. They are actually pretty good looking. And this is the thing everyone points out. Why aren't these red? In G1, he has red biceps. On the back of the box, he has red biceps. Why are these blue? And furthermore, why are these made out of blue plastic when the hands and the feet are made out of gray plastic with blue painted on? I mean, come on. Really? You just had to make these blue? What's the point of making them blue? This is the only gripe I have, really, on the figure. Well, it's like, the others are very minor. But yes, why are these blue? Hasbro, answer me, why did you make these blue? I mean, I know we're getting a more G1 accurate paint scheme in the Autobots Unite 5-pack, which has a faceplate for this guy, because this guy has fish lips. It's Fishimus Prime. And I do actually really like the head sculpt. I did not mind the mouth, but yes, he does have fish lips. So yeah, other than that, yes, this is a really nice G1 translation onto the character, and I know he does not have his little silver line going on, but it's a small detail that I really don't miss. I said really twice. Oh well. So yes, detail is really nice. He has a lot of molded detail, and that's to be expected. Of course, he does have the faceless face maskless head with, yes, fish lips. Really nice molded detail. If you don't like the fish lips, okay, but yes, this is really, really nice. Really nice molding there. So yes, and clearly you can see the original movie trilogy Prime on this body structure, like the wheels, the gas tanks, the other wheels, his abs, the windshields, and yes, you recognize the molding in the arm, and then you see these little spikes and his smokestacks, which are red, and yes, I know they should be silver, but given the fact that there's only one smokestack, you could probably argue that these are just more spikes. And that he basically just has those there because smokestacks were there in the first place, and now something just needs to go there. So yeah, really good molded detail. The paint scheme, it is very G1-esque. There could be, you know, fixes here and there, but yeah, it's really good. Again, here's just another minor thing. There's no silver here or here on the shins yet, and we do know that there is silver there from viewing pictures of, you know, G1 Optimus, especially MP10 Hasbro version. The car version looks like just dead, just dead. It just looks dead. I don't like it. I don't like the car version. It looks too dead. I'm just adjusting my table. So yes, now articulation is fairly good. He has a ball-jointed neck that can make him look down into his own cleavage. He can look up, and he has a second sort of hinge that helps tuck his head away for transformation, but you can use it to make him look squirrel. I see a squirrel. So yes, he has ratcheting upper arm, shoulder joints. Then it's sort of a swivel up here. He has a mushroom peg swivel at the elbow. He has a hinge at the elbow. So I guess this is bicep and this is elbow. He has a wrist swivel. It is very difficult to use, but yes, it is there. Actually, I am trying to look for something, yet I cannot find it. Has that ever happened to you? I bet it has. Oh, I'll find it later. Actually, nope, it's not there. Anyway, so yes, he does have a very tight wrist swivel that you probably need a gun to help activate. He does have a waist swivel. It is a mushroom peg, but the way the mushroom peg is that this little bar piece right here is blocking it from unpegging out. So you don't have to worry about that. He does have universal joints at the thigh, so they can kick out, and then you can go forward and back. Really nice movement on the legs. I will say, these legs are really nice and posable. And he does have a hinge at the upper thigh wheels, so that way when he kicks out, he can do an actual side thrust kick. So it's like, karate, Autobots, learn it. Drift, help the Autobots learn karate. So yes, there's a nice little piece there. He does have a nice swivel at the thigh right here, so you can get some nice pivoting actions. He does have a slightly more than 90-degree bend at the knee. He has movement up and down at the foot, and then side to side. It moves more to this side than it does inward, but it does move inward actually fairly decent. So you can get him into a sort of wide-legged bow pose if he will stand. He's actually really sturdy. Probably just because I did. Oh, that's why, because I had this thing pulled up. There, my mistake. So yes, you can get him in some nice battle-esque poses. One of my favorites is, I'm just gonna do this. It's kind of a running pose. if I can get him to stand. So yes, these two sort of have this going on. I'm not really posing the arms right now, but okay. So yes, really nice range of movement. Really fun to pose, and this is something I find really cool. Now, for those of you who collect like I don't know, Gundam or something, there are Tamashii figure stands with certain pegs on them that you could usually peg into like the backs or the butts of figure. The new Age of Extinction and some of the Generations figures have these in the butt or right here in the place I will not mention in the nether regions. So yes, you could actually plug a Tamashii stand into your Age of Extinction and some Generations figures. In fact, I'm just gonna close out because Stars Comparison is actually about to start. On the Voyager Roadbuster, there is another sort of port here that you could use to peg it in. So yeah, that's actually really cool. I do not own a stand for those. In fact, I don't own any stands. I really want to, so that way I can start posing these guys in cool action poses, especially my Seekers. So yes, and I also found what I was looking for. I'm just going to quickly do this right now. As we know, this is Megatron's shotgun, and this comes with this figure, and he's supposed to hold it right here where an ammo clip should be. And it's a shotgun. I don't know why there's an ammo clip there. But then again, I don't know that much about shotguns. Just he's supposed to hold it like that G1 style, where he's holding the ammo clip and the handle is the stock. So yeah, nice little G1 reference there. I don't get why it's there. I guess because that way you could have this pose with the figure and also have the nice proper handle. But oh well. So yes, I'm just going to bring this up right now. You see that there are two tabs right here on the handle. And when Megatron is in robot mode, in fact, just let me transform for a second here. He has the hand. You will see that there is a little slot right in the hand. And then you can basically just tap the gun into his hand, and he can hold it. And yes, I don't have Megatron transformed, but oh well. Yes, he can hold the gun properly, so you can give Megatron his proper shotgun. And that is actually how I do pose him. I do have him with the shotgun and with it on his back, and it does go on his back quite nice because, you know, this little piece forms his back. So yeah, and then here's what I was looking for. This is the gun I display with my Evasion Mode Optimus. It does sort of function as a machine gun or sniper rifle. I actually quite like that with this Prime. And this is the Fireburst Optimus Prime, the Voyager from Dark of the Moon. And yes, it does have the nice mech tech feature that it does turn into the axe. Another reason why I really like it with this guy, because, you know, he has the nice proper axe. And there's a modification I did to this. This is the normal handle. I thought that looked way too ridiculous, so that basically just stays there. It actually looks like it could be like a, you know, a up top ammo clip. What I did was here, this was the switch. I took a knife and I basically cut down the edges so that way it's sort of roundish and it fits 5mm ports. And since a lot of the Transformer figures nowadays have 5mm hands, it can plug in to his hand and you can give him a nice machine gun to wield in battle. So yeah, this is the gun I usually display with my Evasion Mode Optimus Prime. And I actually use Evasion Mode Optimus Prime as my stand-in Chug Prime because, well, the vehicle mode looks so much like it could be from Chug. And with the way IDW has Optimus Prime starting now, he's starting to look like this. I don't mind that, but, you know, some people might. But yeah, this is my stand-in until we get the new Voyager coming out soon. Or at least until I get Toy World's Orion. Like that will ever happen. Oh, it's nice to have dreams, you know? It's nice to have dreams. I don't know why I just went to Joker there. But yes, size comparison. Here he is with a current Voyager. Here he is with Roadbuster, if I can get him to have proper feet. and if I can get Optimus to stand. So yes, here they are next to each other. You see that Roadbuster is a little bit shorter. I just keep hitting my table. So yes, Roadbuster is a little bit shorter, but hey, the leader of the Autobots should be one of the tallest. In fact, in G1, a lot of people, even Takara, messed this up. If you look closely in the G1 movie, when Optimus is dying, you see Ultra Magnus talk to him. He grabs his hand, it's like, I'm just a soldier, I'm not worthy, when Optimus is trying to give him the Matrix. Ultra Magnus is the same size as Optimus. I know that everyone looks over this. This is actually true. In robot mode, Ultra Magnus mass shifts into a smaller form. He is supposed to be the same size as Optimus. I know a lot of people miss that, but if you look at the size, at the hand comparison, the arms, the heads, and basically the chest, yeah, in that shot where you see Optimus and Ultra Magnus together, they are the same size. So Optimus is still pretty much one of the biggest ones if I didn't knock him over. You know, this normally doesn't happen. You saw my hair. I don't know why. I think it's because of my table. I just keep hitting it too much. Just, Stand Prime. Just be dignifying leader of the Autobots. So yes, there's him with Roadbuster. And to bring in somewhat of a current size class of the Generations figures, here he is with Fall of Cybertron Swindle. So yeah, if you can get a nice little size comparison of how he stacks with some deluxes, I'm just going to show you. So yes, there he is with current deluxes. It's okay. Yeah. To me, I don't really mind the small deluxes for Age of Extinction. So yeah, just gonna take Swindle off. Gonna put Roadbuster away. So yes, Age of Extinction Optimus Prime. I'm just going to give him his gun. So yes, should you buy it? If you are interested in picking up a nice, fun figure that is nice and posable, with a gun for Dark of the Moon Megatron to make him look proper. I'm just trying to get him into a nice little pose for the camera. Smile, goddammit! So yes, this is pose I'm gonna do for now. So just, if you like nice posable figure of Optimus Prime, you should totally get this. If you're not a big fan of the movie, oh well, it's a pretty good design in my case, and there will be a strictly G1 paint scheme Optimus in the Autobots Unite 5-pack, where he will have the red biceps with some added touches of silver, but that's just to make it look not ridiculous. He will have the silver on the midriff, he will have the silver on the chins, and the gun, the Dark Moon Megatron gun, will be black. Therefore, it will be completely referencing the G1 gun. So yes, totally pick this figure up. This, if you don't like any of the other figures, this should be the #1 pickup. This is a must-have for any true Transformers fan. And yes, I said true Transformers fan because true fans like, or somewhat respect, the movie designs, not Bay haters. If you're a Bay hater, you're not cool. Alright? This is cool. Like a bow tie. Yes, that was a Doctor Who reference. But yes, pick this guy up. And this is me saying, keep calm and be dramatic. Bye-bye.